Hello, friends. Those back pages here. I hope you're well. Congratulations to Patrick Mahomes II and the Kansas City Chiefs, led by Andy Reid, on winning the Super Bowl tonight. For 3+ quarters, it certainly didn't look like they were going to win. So I took, wardrobe malfunction there. It's telling me, talk about Atlantic City, Eric. So I will. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I am a huge fan of the National. And now that we're in February, we are less than 6 months away from the start of the show. I spoke with my very, very good friend Dustin, and he booked his flight today. I'll be meeting him at the airport, and we'll drive over to Atlantic City. So, first off, congratulations to Dave, Blue Jacket 66, who is a lifelong Chiefs fan. You know Dave, you know what I'm talking about. Very happy for him. I'm also very happy for Top Loaded, relatively new member of our community, a few months now, right after the National last year. Big Chiefs fan, big Patty Mahomes collection. So I'm hoping to see another rehash of his world champion Patrick Mahomes II collection. So, as they were playing completely crappy, in my opinion, the first nearly 3 quarters of the game tonight, I did a rare thing and I took to Twitter. I don't really use Twitter much anymore. I've had Twitter for, and actually they told me this past week I've had Twitter for 11 years now. Whoop-de-doo. But anyway, I took to Twitter and said it's a shame that Patrick Mahomes is going to lose this game. I kind of half did it hoping I would be a jinx, and it worked out. But anyway, my point being is that my whole point of saying it was that it would be good for the NFL if Patrick Mahomes were to win. Especially in the hobby. It would only help the hobby. And I went back and forth with a friend of mine. Known him a long time. And he did the usual, cards turn in, they will lose all their value, yada, yada, yada. Not an untrue statement, depending on what your point of view and purpose and focus and whatnot. But I believe that Patrick Mahomes winning, although he probably shouldn't have won the Super Bowl MVP, but they gave it to him. He's the first player to ever win league MVP and the World Series. Nice. First person to win league MVP and the Super Bowl under the age of 25. So he's still 24 years old. And the way the league is situated now, formulated now, you're not allowed to hit the quarterback, so he should play for a long time. So that got me to thinking, can Patrick Mahomes save football cards? Now, you see these Prizm boxes here on the left. I bought these, I think it was around Thanksgiving. Somewhere around that time. I bought them on Target.com because they were having a spend 100, spend 100, get 25% off. So I used that. I had a gift card. I had the Target Red card. I had the Target Circle built up. Yada yada, a bunch of crap. So wound up costing me just over $11 a piece shipped to my house. And these are the generic $19.99 blasters. Now, up until, well, now technically it's Monday here in New York. I want to say up until Thursday of this last week, these were still sitting on the shelf. Not these particular, but Prizm blasters were sitting on the shelf for weeks on end. Weeks on end. Now, NBA Prizm blasters, they sit on the shelf for minutes on end. And that was part of the discussion that I was having with my friend on Twitter, that we had some miscommunication. Because basketball is global. American football, not so much. But Patrick Mahomes winning can only help that, in my opinion. And that is my opinion, and that is not a fact. That is my opinion. Stated as my opinion and not stated as fact. So, I've had these in the collection and I pulled them out for the demonstration purposes of this video. And then a few weeks back, you ever go to Target or Walmart or your LCS if you have one? I wish I did. And you're staring at the display. And you're like, oh, this pack is calling out to me. Well, this pack was calling out to me, so I picked it up. Oh, and another thing. This pack was calling out to me yesterday, or just today. I don't remember. No, it was today. They had a couple of these, and this is. I was surprised they had a couple of these restocked last week. This is the 2019 Series 2 Fat Pack. This is the only place. Well, these, the hobby packs, the blasters, the single retail packs, the jumbo the jumbo packs, wax, Series 2 wax. It's the only place to get the Fat Boy Rookie, which has taken off recently. I believe PSA 10s are pushing $150, and PSA 9s are pushing $40. I want you to let that sink in for a minute. PSA 10s are $150 and 9s are $40. My number might be off there, but 10s are $150, 9s are $40. Silly. Just silly. I've been using that word a lot. Silly. If you're a PSA 10, not whore, but snob, more power to you. But I just do not see, especially with everything that's going on, going on a year, I do not see the point in spending almost 4 times as much for this one particular example for a 10 versus the 9. Again, that's just me. I collect a lot of different shit. You got football, you got baseball. In here, there are some, hey now, don't knock the camera over. There's some soccer. I like everything. So I guess that just, my hobby dollar gets stretched further by being happy with with owning a 9 versus the 10. And, well, you could buy raw cards, Eric. Yeah, you could. And I have been actually buying a lot of raw cards lately. But, you know, spending $30, $40 for a card, you want to have some idea of what's coming in the mail. You know, oh, they can't tell this, and the trimming that, and the favoritism whatnots, and all that shit. All right, well, it's happening. There's no denying it. It's not. There's no saying you can't say it's not happening, but I still feel the percentage is rather small for the privileged and whatnot. That's enough. That's something for another video. But anyway, so last week when I was in Target, when the Excel rep was restocking the shelves, pulling down the old. This was empty. This is what it's called, a hanger box. And you know, they get this and they hang it up. It doesn't come wrapped. And then it's like a gravity feed, and the packs just come down. The packs actually look like this, and they come down. You buy one, fills itself. Very basic, but anyway. So this was destroying everything tonight. But this was empty, and she had it in the pile, which looked like it was going to go to the garbage. So I said to her, "Is this going to be thrown out?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "May I have it?" And she said, "Yes." So I took it. And, you know, I put my loose packs in it. Just because, why not? I just think that's a cool piece. I mean, they have them for all the sports. And it never hurts to ask. You know, it's got Kobe on it, and you know how that goes. So, anyway, I want to open these. These two I'm going to open for you because it's a rare treat that I'm going to open some packs. So let's, you know, I've never opened these before. So this was calling out to me. Let's find out why. Oh, look at that. That's pretty funny. Pat Mahomes right on the front. Super Bowl champion Pat Mahomes. I guess I should have left this. I guess I could have. I don't know if you can see through that. I could have. Oh, look, Mahomes on the front. So that's already a winner, literally. Khalil Mack, Derek Carr, Lindsey, Lockett, Foles. Oh, shout out to Ed Westgriff. Josh Allen, Eli retired, Mike Evans, Melvin Gordon, Julio Jones, and Ryan Finley. So wow, nothing in that. No color whatsoever. I looked for exclusive green velocity parallels. Whoop-de-doo. I'm not going to be able to read that at this hour. But, and this was, I think, $9.99, so that was a fail. This pack was screaming out to me to bend over. But hey, I got a Pat Mahomes Super Bowl champion. This would have looked, again, this is cheapy with the outside etching, but not doing the entire, you know, I like optic a lot, and I'll always back optic, but this would look a lot better with the etching. That's why it's really not going to beat Prizm. Oh, and speaking of which, I think I mentioned it, but I forgot that. I think I said it at the beginning, but I forgot. Can Patrick Mahomes save Prizm? I mean, just talking about the 19 Prizm, for instance. Obviously, 2017 Prizm is going to be fire. It's got Mahomes' rookie card. His rookie card actually looks like a silver Prizm because all the Prizm rookies that year were only done in silver. They weren't done in non-silver, so they did that in 17 and 18. No, sorry, 17 and 16 for some stupid reason. I really wish they would get on board with their NBA brand and just make it the same. They each do their own nuances, and it's stupid. Because Prizm basketball is not even in the same stratosphere as Prizm basketball. So Prizm football, obviously, because Topps Chrome was king from 96 until 15 when they lost their license for American football. And then, oddly enough, Garoppolo's rookie was in 14. But they did make Prizm football in 12 through now. Same as basketball, but it's never been accepted, and I honestly don't know if that's ever going to change. Now, obviously, when I say that, I'm excluding rare parallels and like Prizm Gold and stuff like that, and silvers, of course. But as brand as a whole, I just don't know if it's ever going to be saved, which is a shame, because it would be cool if it was. All right, let's rip this fat pack and hope for a fat boy. That's crisp. That's what she said. Haven't said that in a while. All right, Strasbourg champion. Wow, notice a trend there. Super Bowl champion, first card in the back. World Series champion, first card in the back. Oh, shout out to MP Fox and MC Fox. Willie Adamas Rookie Cup. I know, get on with it. Renfro. Well, look at that Stanton probably getting hurt. Oh, yes. Look at that. Shout out to B. Roth 6. Holler at your boy. Look at that. That pays for the pack. That's a win. Oh, I got a gold. Adam Conley. And an Adam Duvall foil. Oh, that's a good pack. These are numbered on the back. Freddie Freeman. Shout out to Purple GT 22. If I can get a Sweet Pete in this, or an Eloy. I don't think I'm getting a fat boy. Oh, there we go. Shout out to Mike O. This airbrushed Bryce Harper. That's a keeper. Oh, and a nice little Griffey action on the end. So, there we go. That was success. Every time you get a Tatis out of a pack. It's pretty fun. Do I press my luck and buy another? I don't think so. A gold and a foil in the same pack. That's pretty damn cool. Alright, well. I hope you know that you matter. I want you to always be learning, be kind, and until next time.